Hello and welcome to this demonstration of the D-Client Minimap. We've blown up the map real big so we can get a good look at it. There is a green square in the center of the not-so-minimap with a black diamond in its center. The square represents a room, and the diamond represents your character's location. The color of the room indicates what terrain it is. Light green is indicative of a field terrain. The room is surrounded by black. Even though there are more rooms out there, they won't appear on the map until you have explored them. Each direction on the map, up, right, down, and left, represents a cardinal direction in the game. Up is north, right is east, down is south, and left is west. You'll see solid lines on the left, top, and bottom of the square. This means that there is no exit to the west, north, or south, but there is to the east. You can click on the available exits in the minimap in order to move your character in that direction. Unavailable directions will be grayed out, and you'll get a message like this if you try and go in that direction. Let's go ahead and go east. See the diamond travel to your character's new location. You'll see that this room is dark yellow, which indicates a desert terrain. You can see the room we were previously in to the left. There are barriers to the north and south, so we can either go back west or go east. Let's press on eastward. This next room is a medium green, indicating light forest terrain. You can go back the way you came or to the upper right, which is northeast. You'll also see a black V shape in the center of the room. This indicates that there is an exit in the down direction. We'll go ahead and hit the down button in order to go down. This new room is a dark gray color, which means that it is underground. There are no exits except for the caret or upside down V symbol, which indicates an up direction exit. The up button will bring us back up, and we'll go ahead and proceed northeast. This room is purple, which is the color of tundra terrain. Once we go west, you'll see the beginning of a thick brown line. This line represents a road. Roads go between important locations in the game, usually between cities or towns. They are also usually safe and free from enemies. Let's go. A white-colored room is an ice terrain. You can see that the road from earlier goes through this room. The green forest room is just south of here, but the thick white line between this room and that one means that there is no connection between them. You see that I just bounce right off if I try to go south. We're going to go west instead. This light gray room is mountain terrain. Once we go west, you'll see a line going through the room that isn't as thick and dark as the previous two rooms. This lighter brown line indicates that the road has turned into a trail. Trails are far more common and widespread throughout the landscape of Alter Aeon. Sometimes they go between villages, but just as often they lead to dungeons or other landmarks. Before we move on, I'd like to show you a little trick. You can see by the lack of any barrier to the west that there is an exit in that direction, so there is at least one more room to the west. During the daytime, you can scan in order to see all of the nearby rooms within line of sight. Just type in the scan command or use the 5 on the number pad, and lo and behold, there's another room to the west. Let's head over there now. Grayish green means that it is a hills terrain, and you can see that the trail ends in this room. We can go back or head north. Let's see what is north. Notice that as we travel north, a white outline flickers through the map. This indicates a change in room size. Most outdoor rooms like the hills, mountains, forest, and other rooms we visited are big rooms that represent large tracts of wilderness. However, this room is brown and is therefore a town terrain. City, town, and building rooms are usually small rooms, representing a fraction of the space of big rooms. The difference between big and small rooms isn't too significant, except that it takes more movement to travel through big rooms than small ones. You'll see that the big rooms beyond the immediate vicinity no longer appear on the minimap. Let's examine this room some more. At the top of the room in the north direction, there is a partial barrier. You can see a break in the wall. This means that there is a size restriction in that direction. Sometimes buildings, tunnels, or other areas are a particular height or width, and only characters of certain sizes will fit. But, for the most part, your character can go most places without having to worry about how tall you are. We'll go ahead and go north again to the next room. It is a light gray, so this is the common building terrain. There's a barrier with a break in it to the south, like the previous room had to the north. You can see another partial barrier to the north with a thin brown line in the break. This line represents a door. Right now the door is closed. The game won't let my character go in that direction yet. I have to open the door first, so I'll do that. With the door open, I can head north into the next room. There's a special star-shaped icon in this room. I'll head back south so you can see it better. This special symbol means that this room is a waypoint. If you pray here, you'll be able to recall to this site from now on, like so. Let's move back south to this hills terrain room. Notice that when I return to the large rooms, the map flashes, and the small rooms beyond the immediate vicinity disappear from view. You'll see that the field terrain room we started in is directly south, but there is a barrier in that direction and no immediately discernible exit. However, in the game there exists hidden exits, and there is one in this room. Players with the search skill can use it to discover these hidden exits. Let's try it out now. And there it is, a hidden exit to the south. Once found, you are able to use a hidden exit. I'll go south now to show you one last thing. Back in the room we started in, you'll notice that there still isn't any way to return north. I'll tell you now that no amount of searching will find a way back either, because the exit was one way only. Although few and far between, you will occasionally encounter one-way exits like this and should be prepared. That concludes this Minimap tutorial. Don't forget to visit the website to keep up on recent changes, and happy mudding.